Also on my travels at HEB, I found this. Like I said, if I didn't find them, I wasn't going to be really that disappointed. But I have been so busy catching up on stuff. I have not had a chance to do swatches or try these out or anything. But I found the Sparkle City Wet n Wild collection. This one is Twinkle Town. That's the green with the blues. And they match pretty well with last year's collection. This one's called Shimmer Station. For some reason, they don't have the name, so you have to like keep these to remember. This one is called Main Street Glitz. And this one is called Tinsel Mall. Yeah, Tinsel Mall. So I got the purple and the blues. And let me compare them to last year so you can see how they compare. See? The shadows and the glitter match pretty well. And not a perfect match, but pretty good match if you ask me. This definitely is different because of the blacks, whereas this has like the plums, but the purples, and then this has a blue too. So that's that one. And then again, a match here. So those were last year's collection. And since I had found these, I decided I'm gonna pick up the Fantasy Makers. And I compared these, and the only one that I did not find, but it is comparable, is this red. This red right here isn't in this any of the Fantasy Maker ones, but this is a pretty good similar match. It's a more pinker, but basically everything in here, everything in this Sparkle City collection, you're gonna find in the Fantasy Makers glitter palettes, and these bring 9, so you might want to consider picking them up. Another thing I didn't find a match. I found a match for the blues. Like these two teals are the same right here. I found a match for the blues, the teals. You know, you have the silvers, which are the same. These blacks are the same. And the only thing I didn't seem to find a match for was the blue, this green. The greens in here, or that one green, or maybe the two greens, because that looks like a light green, I did not find in these Fantasy Makers ones. But pretty much like everything else, like the coppers, pretty much matched, except again this like reddish copper I didn't find, but like, you know, you have like the coppers, you know, they match here. You have the coppers and golds, which will match here and here. I also found out that a lot of these have repetitive colors in them. Yeah, I figured what the heck, let me pick them up. But you see, it's got the purples and it's got the pink that are in here, you know, like right here, if you can see that match. But I didn't really like have a chance to swatch them or take pictures, as I have been super busy. I'm really still hoping that something will come up and we can be in a new place for Christmas. But so yeah, just wanted to give you the heads up. Ah, yes, the light green is in here. Here's that light green color right there. So the only thing that is in the Fantasy Makers ones is that one green, and is not in the Fantasy Makers. Is the green and this red. So I don't know. I mean, it might be worth it for you guys to, you know, pick these up. And, I find it kind of repetitive, the colors in these. But, I mean, if you're really, really into playing around with makeup, like in an artistic form, especially for Halloween, uh, you know, then I guess these would be worth it. I think these were like $5 each, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, if you don't mind not having this dark green and this red here, then if you don't find these, definitely I would say get these. That's the only two, the red and the green were the only two I didn't find in the Fantasy Makers. I have heard from some people, and I've experienced this myself, as I said last time, that all that glitter is just on top. Once you use the glitter on top, the rest is just like a frosty, creamy texture. But still, again, for Halloween, that's okay. I'm not sure if for like a Christmas you would want that. I mean, these like creamy, glittery stuff usually tend to crease. I do remember, like I said, I had one of these 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't remember it creasing on me, but I didn't use it on my lids. If I remember correctly, I just used it all over my face. Someone told me they picked these up, they tried them out, and that it didn't crease. They put a primer on, and it didn't crease. So again, it's just your preference. If you like the NYX glitter, I call them glitter gels, but they're like really like glitter cream palettes, then I guess, these would be for you. Again, if I didn't find these, I wouldn't have been too disappointed. But, as a collector, I'm happy that I did get them. And I did find them at H-E-B. Then, on my way back home, I happened to walk into CVS and they put it out. They get their shipments on Monday. I have been so busy. When I got back, I had to, catch up on a lot of stuff. My son had to do testing. I had to pick up stuff that we had ran out of in the house. We had to do groceries. We had, just do things that needed to get done. And I just walked into CVS and they had just put it out. Now I went there yesterday afternoon because I had a coupon, which I'll talk about in a minute. I had a coupon and I wanted to get something I really, really liked. And they were all still there except for this one. There was only one left. But the rest of these were all still there. And so you might want to check out your CVS. If you have, again, every state is different. Your Walgreens might get it. Again, they have different buyers for different districts. Your Walgreens might get them. Your Rite Aids might get them. So just check out your CVS because that's where I saw these. So yeah, and then these you can find in a lot of different, Rite Aid, Spirit of Halloween, Walgreens have these. So yeah. So that's that. I will try this week to get swatches up and pictures up for you guys.